Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be doing a step-by-step detailed process of how to make a frontal wig for beginners. Sometimes when you purchase a wig, it's hard for you to find the right size, and even when you try to make it yourself, I know it's too much hassle to get the right size. That is why I took the time to teach you step by step on how to make a proper wig for yourself. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you're going to need is obviously your hair. I'm going to be using one of my hair products, and this one is a loose tip with a soft texture and a tangled free. It is on my website. I'm going to drop the link below. Like I said earlier, this is a loose tip and is a 16 inches in length, and I'm going to be pairing it up with 3 bundles of one 16 inches and another bundle of 18 inches, and the third bundle is 20 inches. Next, you will need your wig cap, and I like to use this wig cap for all my wigs. It's easy to adjust and you can cut out the lace in the front easily, and it's good for beginners. You are also going to need a mannequin head. I'm using a size 21 and this is my actual size. I've done a measurement of my head, so I will recommend before you buy, you measure your head, and you can find this on Amazon. They have all sorts of sizes, so make sure you make your measurement and then you order your real size. To maintain a neat sewing, you will need a white marker, but I'm using a white eye pencil to draw on the wig cap. To draw the U shape, I simply use the lace closure as a template to trace the line on the lace cap. I also use a T-pin to hold the lace closure on the mannequin, as it's one of the important materials you will need in making a wig. Sewing the closure down will totally depend on you and your sewing method, on how you want to do it. That is the reason why I drew the line, because it doesn't matter if I did it in the beginning or at the end. As long as I have the lines drawn on the wig cap, it doesn't matter if I do it in the beginning or at the end. For me, I'm going to do it at the end because I feel like doing it that way. But if you have intention of making the lace wig without lines, please just try and sew the lace frontal before, or the lace wig before you start sewing. So what you want to do right now is to draw a foundation to lay your weft. And I'm going to be using my thumbs as a guide to draw the lines that I will use to lay the weft on the lace wig. So I'm going to start drawing the lines, but I'm not going to fast forward this step because I really want you beginners to know how to draw the lines, and it will be easier for you to follow every step of this tutorial. Okay, after drawing the lines, I ended up drawing 12 lines, and this is basically the foundation of the lace wig. When you want to use the hand method, you want to put the needle through the cap and then secure it properly. Then you put the needle through the weft and then align it on the cap and pin it down with a T-pin to secure the weft. And now I'll start sewing through the loop of thread, and I'll put the needle through the cap to create a secured pattern. And as I begin to sew, I make my way from the left to the right, and I make sure that I secure the thread every 3 steps I make. When I got to the end, I tightened the last 3 loops and I secured it with a knot, as this will also help secure the wig from moving even if you have it after 1 month. So I took the scissors and cut out the excess hair that I didn't need. Right now I'm preparing a needle and a thread, and I'm going to secure the knot before I start sewing the next line. When I'm sewing the next line, in the beginning I'm going to secure the hair tight, then I continue sewing it down, and I'm going to follow this process in all the sewings. So please sit tight to the end. You have a lot to learn in this tutorial. At the level where I am now, I'm at around the back of my head, and I wanted it to be fuller, so I doubled the weft to create more density. After sewing around the cap, now I'm going to start sewing the lace closure down, and I'm going to start from the beginning where the lace is supposed to lay. Remember, we drew a line in the beginning. Yes, this is what we're going to use to sew the lace closure down, and I'm going to sew each end of the lace closure with a separate needle to avoid shifting of the lace. I'm adding a little trick to this wig making, which is to add an extra weft underneath the end of the cap, which is to help you disguise unwanted ends you don't want anybody to see. For example, if you want to make a ponytail, this would be a very good technique to make on your wig because it will help you cover the end of your hair and it will look like a natural hair. Add an elastic band for extra security. This you can find in any specialized wig hair store. This is one of my favorite parts where I have to cut out the lace, and I'm just going to cut out the lace on the mannequin. Some people do it on their head, but in this case I'm going to do it on the mannequin because I'm not going to leave any lace behind. So I'm just going to cut everything off and trim the front nice and neatly. Yeah, my hair is done and I'm gonna put some moisturizer, some mousse, some argan oil and some setting cream to get the hair prepped for coiling. Comb the hair down to make all the products spread around the hair, and now you're ready to coil your hair. First of all, before I go into coiling, I like to use this iron comb to lay the hair really flat and iron it properly so it will make it look more natural, more set, more retouched, more prepared. To coil my hair, I like to use big flexible roller to give my hair big coils because I love coils. Yeah, I love coils. Once I have my rollers rolled in, I like it to sit for some hours, but the best option is to let it sit overnight. It's going to give you really tight coils. They're going to last longer because they've stayed overnight and the roller has given it a shape that it will last for longer. Now I'm going to take my makeup foundation to coat on top of the lace closure, and this is going to make it look more like my natural scalp color. This is it for this tutorial, and once again this hair is a deep wave and is from SassyHair. I'm going to leave the link down below, so most of you who have questions, who want to make your own wig, please don't hesitate to write me or ask me any question. I hope this tutorial was useful to you. Thank you for watching, and please, I would love you to like this video and also please share it to your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you once again. Bye.